What is up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? I'm your host today, Silent Senior 09, and this is Let's Play Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you very much. Last time we left off, we filled out the map, or the rest of it, I should say, and whew, man, it was a task. Let me tell you, we had to restock, I think, a couple times on all-purpose bait, but we did it. We got it, and look at this. We got a beautiful, cleanly filled out map with some what looks like crayon drawings on it. I see some blue, some green, some red. I don't know if these are like symbolistically supposed to mean something, but I also noticed that there's like a, I think this says Hyrule or Hylian in maybe Hylian text right here, where this little like splotch between Great Fish Isle, Tower of the Gods, and then onward. It looks like somebody's signature was there, and they have like a little underline underneath it. And then of course you got like a little ship over here on the bottom left, and then up here you got this ship over here, which I don't know what either of those are supposed to mean, other than maybe they're supposed to clue you in on future events, but for the time being, we're just going to disregard that. So you're probably itching to know, what are we doing today? Are we finally getting to the temples? No. If you all remember, I said I got some side quest stuff for us to do today. And I'm not going to do, like, a redonkulous amount. I mean, at least I feel like it's not a redonkulous amount. Maybe y'all will have a different opinion and be like, oh, golly, man. What are you trying to do, bore us to tears, man? We can peel a thing of onions if we want to do that. Actually, I don't really advise anybody to do that. Especially if they're really spicy red onions. Oh my, or purple onions. Oh my gosh. Whew. I have a story actually to tell that my cousin and I, we were preparing, I think, a dish. I think it was a really very delicious salad, and we loved it after the product was done. But we were, part of the task that we were given was to peel off some of these really spicy onions, and I say spicy as in they were much more potent and strong in flavor, which is good because it tastes better. However, the I'm gonna go ahead and stop to Beetle to get some supplies. They were peeling them caused our eyes to water, just peeling them. Like, we even had, like, you know, the little makeshift gas mask where we put like our shirts over our faces. And, no, I don't need that. The smell was just getting through and making our eyes burn with stinging tears, you know? It's like, it's the kind, like, let me see if I can just give you guys a good description. It's like when you yawn really hard and you can't help but tear up when you do it. That's about what it felt like, and it just, the tears kept coming when we were peeling those onions. It's just, ugh. Yeah, so, wait, how did I get onto... Oh, I got onto that because I was talking about boring you guys to tears, yeah. It's funny how if I take a moment to look back and think, and stink... Did I just seriously say that? Oh my gosh. If I think back on what I started with and where I ended up, it's a little frightening, really. Alright, so before I get too ahead of myself, you'll notice we're on Outset Island, and you're thinking like, alright, are we here for a reason? Yes, there are two things we want to do. First is, we're going to stop off at Orca's place. Now, if you've collected all the Knight's Crests that we've collected this far, you will have enough for this. So what you want to do is you want to come in here, and you'll notice there's a Knight's Crest on this stand. You probably noticed it before, and we're wondering why I didn't take time to point it out. Well, I didn't have a reason to, but now I do.
Oh, what's that? The Knight's Crest? Does that intrigue you, young one? It is still too early to discuss such things with you.
Really? You think so that, huh?
But if you happen to come across 10 of those, show them to me. Then I shall tell you what they are and what they do. But I only speak if you get 10 of them.
Or I will, excuse me. I just kind of abbreviated, or turned that into a contraction. Jeez, man. What are you trying to shorthand a note sheet or something for newspaper? For a note for... never mind, just shut off. Just get out the Knight's Crest that you have. If you have 10 of them, you can do this. And you're going to want to do this, probably, ASAP. Because this is really handy what you're going to get here.
Why, that is a Knight's Crest!
Wow, he made him drop his spear.
How many of those do you have? Then I suppose the time has come for me to speak to you about the crests. The Knight's Crests. It is the symbol of a courageous knight.
Ah, okay.
But not just anyone can gather them. No, it takes a soul who possesses not only power, but wisdom and courage as well.
Wow, that's like the Triforce right there, all in one go. Pretty cool speech.
Any courageous soul who gathers 10 of these crests can learn a powerful new sword technique.
Really? Can I learn this technique?
Both my brother and I dreamt of learning this technique in our youth. We worked so hard to collect the crests.
Really, you and Sturgeon? I actually can believe that, the two of them being like strapping warriors. Sturgeon was more the tacticianist and Orko was more the muscle. That'd be awesome actually if somebody drew like fan art of that when they were both younger.
But it took many long years and adventures beyond count before we even approached finding 10 of them, and we both grew old. It appears you have enough you might learn that technique now.
So what's the symbol of having 10 of them? I don't know if he actually says that.
Story for another time. Perhaps, just perhaps though, you can master this technique. Very good, Salanus. Heed my words.
Senpai, teach me! Or Sensei. Yeah, I call him Sensei. I'm mixing up people here.
Oh yeah.
Alright, here we go, man.
Hold B to build up power, then release it! Come at me now! Do it!
Alright, so what we gotta do? Hold it up like you're fixing to charge up some electricity and let loose. Woo! Look at that! Woo! One more time. Oh, no more? Oh well. Woo! That was awesome. Look what I learned! It's the hurricane spin! Do like we did before, and you'll be able to do that. Remember, it consumes magic power. Ah, little footnote there you need to keep in mind.
Amazing Salanus! You did it! You mastered the hurricane spin! At last you've made our long-held dream come true! Oh, joyful tears they will stop! I thought my tears had dried out long ago. There is nothing left for me to teach you, young pupil. I am certain now that you will save your sister Arwell and bring her home to Outset.
Oh, thank you. So, I'd say that was worth it. And you're probably thinking like, okay, well, he looks cool. Does it actually do any damage? Oh, yeah. In fact, there's actually a boss later. Spoilers, I'm not going to say who it is, but there's a boss later that it comes in the hurricane spin comes in handy for. And we will definitely, if I remember to, I hope I do, I'll demonstrate that and show how much of a quick work you can make of the guy. Alright, the other thing I want to do while we're on Outset, and this is the only other thing I want to worry about as far as, like, on this island is concerned. There's one other thing, no, two other things, but we're not going to worry about both of those, or either of those yet. It's going to be a bit. So, let me talk to this guy here.
Oh, Salanus, you made it back, man. Say, Salanus, do you remember the day you first got this little oinker and brought him over here? Just look at that thing. Isn't he a lot bigger now than the last time you saw him? And not just bigger, he's a lot heavier too. Say, is there any way you could pick him up and, take him for a walk for me? I'd really appreciate it.
You're asking a kid who's half your size, I'll have you know, to do this. He must have a lot of confidence in me.
My back is just killing me!
Oh my gosh, I can just imagine how much pain it would cause me if I were to lift something this heavy. I mean, like, not lift anything heavy, but lift something not properly. Like, if you don't lift with your legs, you lift with your back. Oh my gosh, I can just how much damage you can do to your spine. So, my gosh, are you gonna ever calm down? You're getting all excited on me, dude. You must be looking forward to the walk. If you go inside, you'll actually notice that the mother and the children there, and they'll tell you about this pig actually being named Silent S, or after the character name that you named your character Link. And of course, they have like a little cute exchange of basically saying, we're talking about the pig, not you, mind you, because they're talking about like something being big and fat. But I'm not going to bother doing that or going in there and doing that little bit of dialogue because there's no need to.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little wanker here, I guess I shouldn't say this little me, this bigger version of me, and we're going to walk him over by the gardener's house. Now, if you remember a while back, Fishman actually mentioned something about a pig digging up in black soft soil, possibly, on, I think, this island in particular. Well, we do have some all-purpose bait, and I went ahead and make sure I stocked up on plenty in case I need to do this multiple times, because this isn't quite as bad as Dan P's grave digging tour, or like the treasure chest minigame in Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past, I think it is. Is it Link to the Past? Yeah, Link to the Past. I was about to say Link's Awakening, but I'm like, no, that's a different game.
But it can be a little random. I think it should be, and If I'm wrong, I'll be sure to correct myself, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. You want to come over here, and I think it's the right soft soil patch, the black patch here of dirt. You're going to set him down. You're going to make sure you get your bait out, obviously. Let me go ahead and get this one here. And you want to try and get him to where he's facing you, or facing the bait, so that way he easily will go right to it instead of, like, wandering around like an idiot. Although, I don't know if I'm going to have luck here. Yep. Okay, yeah, I had some luck. Cool. Lay the bait out. He'll dig in the ground. Pew! Alright, first try. You'll get yourself. Look what I got, world! It's a hot piece! Woo! It's been a while since we picked these up, man. Now, if you're wondering, like, okay, so I get your side questing today, yeah? Yes, correct. Pray tell, how many of those are we going to get? Well, you see the row of hearts we have now? We're going to end up, by the time we officially get inside the next, like, story-related element, or close to anyway, we're going to be starting on our second row of hearts. Yeah, that's how much crap we're going to be doing today, and we're also going to be getting a crap ton of rupees, so if you're expecting this to be just a one video or a 2 video shot thing, you might want to lower your standards, because this may take a few videos. But if you want to, like, complete layout, and I should have done this from the beginning, but here's the plan. I already took care of everything on Outset that I want to do, bar one other thing. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here next to Dragon Roost on Flight Control Platform, and I'm going to go ahead and do the minigame there. And then, from there, I'm going to go ahead and go into the next bit, which is subjectively fun and subjectively like, oh, yuck, he's doing that now. We're going to go to charts, and we're going to basically go and search and dig up all these treasures. Some of them will be heart pieces, or pieces of heart, I think is what it's called. I keep calling them heart pieces. And some of them will be just a bunch of rupees, both of which are relevant to our quest today, because we also need to, if you remember, we stopped off at Rockspire Island, or Isle rather, and there was a special beetle shop ship there. They're not in this chart, excuse me. I like that little sound effect. Yeah, right there. He actually still has the heart piece, or the piece of heart, and of course he has like another treasure chart, which I won't be bothering with, because by the time we get to that, we will not have enough, and I'm not going to sit there and grind for it, because, you know, you're going to get plenty of rupees in this game. But anyway, be that as it may, let's go ahead and get started. I'm not going to keep y'all here. We're going to meet each other at Dragon Roost, and then from there we're going to travel east. I had to stop and think about that. I'm like, is it west or east? Houston, we have landed. Oh, yeah. Oh, geez, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change the frickin' wind direction to the east. My bad. There we go. That's better. Now we're ready to cruise on, man. Or sail on. Sail on, my man. Sail on. Well, almost. We need to sail. Ooh, that's a beautiful sound. More on that later, though. Ooh, excuse me. Jeez, man, what are you doing? Oh, you're ruining the video with your bodily functions. Jeez, dude. What the heck? So I hope you all have been doing excellent this new year, this 2016. This is actually being recorded in the new year. Not that anybody cares particularly, but, you know, it is kind of a big deal when you get right down to it, when you get to know, like, how fresh, like, how steaming and delicious the new video is that's been uploaded, like, how, like, relevant is it going to be, or if it is, I mean, all videos are relevant to you, I guess, in one way or another. It's just a matter of perception. But it always feels better, I know, when I'm, like, a viewer of somebody, and they upload a video, and it's like, oh my gosh, that's only, like, maybe a week or so ago. That is really good. They're really on top of their stuff. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I missed out. Dang it. Oh, well. We only need, I think, a few rupees to do this. Okay, so over here on Flight Control Platform, you may have wondered, like, what exactly are we going to have to do here? Well, we're going to have to fly. Sort of. I think maybe the term is actually glide, since we're not actually ascending. We're more like descending slowly. But we're moving a distance as we're doing so. Birdman Contest! Sign encounter. If you think you were born to fly, then take the challenge of the sky to win fame and prizes. Gotta love that text, man. Different sizes. All shapes and sizes, man.
Oh, all the way out there? I see, quite so.
What do you have your... Well, actually, no, that looks like it's comfortable the way he has his hand behind his back. Like he's using it as kind of a prop to brace himself. So, what we're going to have to do here is we're going to have to fly. These guys are actually going to tell us. The first guy is going to give us more info, but the second guy is going to be like, hey, wish you the best. Greetings, a person who has surely come to take the challenge of the big sky. This is where you can register for the official Rito Tribe Birdman contest. And now listen, you are free to use any means, methods, or tools you have at your disposal to help you soar through the sky. The rules are simple. See how far you can fly before you crash into the roiling seas like so much deadweight driftwood. That is very poetic, actually. Abena stands now at the site where the great and talented champion, who has flown the farthest to date, crashed into the frothy waves in a massive splash of glory. Somehow he makes doing a cannonball into a body of water sound so damn awesome. I don't know how a person or a bird man can do that, but wow, he succeeded. If you're able to pass that flag, then you will be the new champion, and you will be drenched in praise, much as you will be drenched in the seawater. I hope somebody's got a life preserve, because I can't swim very well, apparently. Participation fee is a mere 10 rupees. Well, will you take on the challenge? Not right now. Yeah, sure, why not? I will. Okay! Then up the ladder you go. My brother awaits you up the top. You don't seem to have any wings or feathers or anything on your back, do you? Nope. Just something I like to call a little deku leaf. So, yeah, I hope that works for you. Here's wishing the wind beneath your, whatever it is. I could just picture him trying to be like all conscientious to be non-offensive to anybody who's entering this race, and he's like, I don't know how to say this without offending you. That's what it feels like. Oh man.
Ooh, a challenger. The contest is afoot. You see that banner far off in the distance. That marks the second distance set by our great and talented champion. You must pass that banner.
How back in... Oh my, Lanta, that is a long way. Well, as it so happens, there are two bits of tools you need to know about. First off, you need to have the wind direction set in the correct, direction. In this case, I want to say it's maybe a north or a southwest direction. Northwest, okay, good guess. Then, you want to make sure you have your deku leaf out, because if you forget to have that out, you can't pause and then break it out and then try to use it mid-air, because, well, it ain't gonna work. Stay down, waves. Stay down, waves. Stay down. Oh my gosh, did I make it? Sploosh!
Flight distance was 256 yards. Yes, a whopping 256 yards.
Oh no, I think I missed it by just a yard or two. Or maybe I didn't, I don't know. 256 yards? Really? Wow, that's some great flying. But not quite great and talented. And liftoff! Away we go. Let me go ahead and hang to the left a little bit, because I think that's where I need to be, but who knows, this might change it up a bit to where that cyclone actually winds up elsewhere. But I know you need to hit the second one if you miss the first one. And then you basically want to keep shooting for the end, I think. Oh, please let me make it there. You know what I should have done? I actually saw this trick done by Luigi Advanced 22, and for those who don't know, go ahead and give him a check out. Give his Let's Play a check out. He's actually doing the same game I'm doing, except he's doing the HD version. And what you want to, or what he does is, right at the end, he does like a jump attack with his sword. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I think you just push B, but we'll see. Yeah, there we go. I gained another extra, like, oomph. Alright, that looks like I did it that time. Go! I can imagine, like, how excited a crowd would be if there were crowds on either side. I didn't see what he said there.
Your current record is an impressive 259 yards.
3 more yards than he did before.
Oh, breathtaking. You've shown me an incredible feat of RL navigation. My eyes, they are not worthy.
Oh, shucks, man. You're gonna make me blush.
Amazing. You blew past my brother's record in impressive fashion.
Gotta do that stylish, though. Oh, excuse me. You would make a fine and distinguished member of the Rito tribe. I guarantee it. The former champion upstairs says so, too. You are both great and talented people. Rito, whatever. So, as the new champion of the Birdman contest, please accept this great and talented prize. Look what I got rolled! It's a heart piece trophy! Yes! Alright, now that that's done... Yeah, I like how it says, more heart pieces equals more life. That's very true. Come back anytime you feel the desire to fly again. I shall wait with one eye on the sky and the other on the sea. Wow. You know, you'd look really weird with one eye looking up and the other eye looking down. You look like you're doing some kind of like Cacoletta attack from Mario Luigi Superstar Saga.